You know, a lot of people ask me about my thoughts on the YouTube RPG community. And I'm talking about the casual observer. I'm talking about the YouTube RPG brigade. I'm talking about people that don't consider themselves in the brigade, people that want to watch the videos, people in the barbarian horde. Anyone out there watching this video right now, I don't care if you're sitting in a chair, you're laying on your couch, you're in bed, you're washing your ass in the shower, or you're standing on a tree. It don't matter to me where you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, I'm talking to your monkey ass right now. Now, to say that I'm going to give you raw, uncensored opinions from the man who is raw, and I'm going to talk about my feelings on the YouTube RPG brigade, on the YouTube RPG community, on everyone putting out videos, and everybody watching these videos. And I want to say my thoughts, if I'm going to be honest, I love it, man. I think we probably have the best community on the entire of the internet here. And we all know internet communities are hives of scum and villainy and flaming pieces of trash. But when you look at our community, man, you have so many just wonderful people, first of all. And then second, you have so many excellent role players. And I've fortunately gotten a chance to game with many of you, a little less than I'd like, but a large number. And almost everyone is just great. And I look at it like, wow, what a great deal. You pick this person, that person, this person, that person. Almost everybody is good, if not great. So, and even astounding in some cases. So it's really, for me, it's a great deal, because it could push you as a player. Like, oh, I'll play with these people. You know, I got RPG depressed. I gotta put it over. I gotta get it in there. I gotta have a great time and do the deal and see what they're about and bring that different style because people they have there's lots of different aspects to a player style and it can be very interesting because you don't really know. It's not like you're gaming with the same people for 15 years. Or, well, I know what he's going to do now. I know what she's going to do now. Whatever. I know exactly what they're going to do. When it's a person you've never played with, but they have credentials as a bona fide individual, that could be very interesting. Like, oh, how's that going to be? Or, are they going to be this way or that way? And you may have preconceived notions that pan out to be not correct, or portions of them might be correct. And it can be very entertaining to watch, certainly from a sociological standpoint. I found there's a lot of very intelligent individuals. Well, the community and tons of talented people, talented in all kinds of different ways, as artists, as writers, as musicians, as filmmakers, as just as role players, as physical, as painters, and just so many different ways, So many people can make crazy stuff, with out of wood or plaster or whatever, very very high crafts levels for these individuals. And that kind of thing impressive because I don't have any crafts, I mean, maybe one at the best in anyone's idea, and there might be a really high cap if I got one. You understand? Uh, so to me, I found it as a great place to interact with people, to trade ideas, to exchange information, to acquire help for different things, to help people with all kinds of stuff. And I try as best I can to answer people back, and sometimes y'all be writing me really 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 long stuff, and do not realize that 8 other people that day have written me things just as long. So sometimes I don't have time to respond to everything, if I'm to be honest. But I do try. I get back to a lot of people. I try to keep that community running in different ways, and people like Samwise previously, Tim, a little Hobbit piece of trash, or Kurt Weeb, running a YouTube RPG Brigade community, and there's over 1,000 people in there, and those are 1,000 people that maybe all of them, if not, the vast majority, I'm gonna make a guess. They game, they play all kinds of games. You can find probably someone that even likes Rifts, or people play Warhammer or Dungeons and Dragons, Within the Ring of Fire, Vampire the Masquerade, Vampire the Requiem, Call of Cthulhu, all kinds of different games on there. And that's a great resource for you if you want to run a Skype game or you want to run a Google Plus game, and jump in there, man. Don't be, oh, well, maybe someone runs it. No, you do it. You run the game. You want to see it. And all of a sudden, people, if you go in there and do a good job and you're cool and they like you, you're going to start getting invited to games. But you might need to offer to do the deal first. And that's not a bad deal. It's, God, we're running a game, right? So just put that aside. Don't go, oh, I don't have time. No. Prepare something. Say, okay, we're going to do this deal, probably go about 5 sessions, and put a deal together, and interject yourself. Get yourself a web camera. Set up a Google Plus account or a Skype or whatever you want to do. and get out there and game. And you can get your game on from anywhere. You could be in Europe, a game with somebody in Australia and Canada, a guy down in Texas, somebody in South America. Some people even playing out of Asian countries. So it's like all over. People are getting involved in these games, and there's so many gamers out there. It helps to reignite and reinvigorate the passion. People are like, well, I can't play. I don't have time to. Oh, well, wait a minute. Well, hell, I do got a 5 hour block right about and I can get in a game all of a sudden again. I haven't played in 9 years. Now I can do through the magic of Google Plus. And if you're not, don't be a coward. A lot of people are cowards. Don't be a piece of trash. Don't be a mealy mouth coward. Be brave and say, hey, look, I'm gonna run something. I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna do it. Just do it now, and you're gonna find some deals that are gonna work out, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I met so many just wonderful gamers and made friends just from putting games together with people, and it's a great deal. You don't have to worry about the hassle of going out anywhere or having 6 people over and having to clean up after them, and having to wait for this person or that person, and this hassle and that headache. No, it's just bam, and you got like you know four bros and chicks or what have you, just chilling, waiting to get that game on, and it's a cool deal. And I mean, I have a great time with it, with playing those games and with interacting with people. I mean, this has definitely been the best internet experience I've ever had. This is just amazing because there's just so many people with such a common interest, such a common love and passion for the hobby, and people putting out videos. A lot of people put out some amazing stuff. And there's stuff we can knock. Oh, but the large majority of it, we're talking game theory. We're talking opinions. And I like people to be opinionated. I can't stand someone go, oh, well, everything is great and everything is the same and everything is the best. No, no, no. What's your favorite, son? What do you like? What don't you like? And why? And a lot of people do that. People, they put those opinions over. And something like that, it's just their opinion. And don't flip out and don't trip out. Just say, okay, well, yeah, I see why you do that. Okay, maybe you'll pick something up because they might have found something a good or bad, depending. They might be like, oh well, they might say, oh, well, I hate Dark Sun because of this and that reason, and you might be like, okay, well, but did you know about this? Did you know about this? And can you do like this? What about that? And you're like, oh, I didn't know about that. I never saw that. My game master never portrayed that. So the the flow, and this is all off the cuff. I never make preparations really. Uh, the flow of the community, the ability to access people, just have conversation with. I mean, I'll guarantee you, you can go probably 19 nights out of the week if you understand what I'm saying, and find somebody that wants to get in a Google Plus chat up on, you know, just talk about gaming, just talk about this game or that game. Just go put it up there. Jump on the YouTube RPG Brigade. Jump on Raw Immersive Games and hit up and say, hey, who's trying to talk about Within the Ring of Fire? Who's trying to talk about Vampire the Masquerade? Who's trying to talk about character designs or this or that? Give them a topic. It's not like you got to stay there, but pump it, and you can have those chats and be able to find that, and that's a cool deal because you could just talk to some people that have a like-mindedness to some degree or another, gauge and scale depending, but that's a great resource just to chill and kick it with people who already have that commonality. So you're probably gonna be pretty cool with them anyway. And most people, in the community are very friendly, very warm, and inviting people. Most people aren't raging dicks like me. They're it's very cool, and that's a great deal when you get involved. You can make friends, and I'm not gonna say every person's the best in there. There's some shysters, there's some snakes, but by internet standard, I mean the percentage is microscopic. I mean, you pretty much find so much of that on all kinds of communities, on all kinds of spaces. But most of these people are just real normal people and good people, and don't hold yourself back from getting in chats with them. I don't think anybody's gonna come and stalk you. I don't think anybody wants to steal your car or take your Commodore 64 from your attic. So people just want to chill and have a good time. You can get involved in games and find all types of games, particularly if you're not gonna trip and go, oh, I have to play fucking a 1979 version of Dungeons and Dragons. Just say, all right, I want to play a game. I don't want to play a game where we're actually role playing, or say fuck role playing. I want to play with just miniatures. I want to sit there. You probably find people want to do that too. The diversity and the commonality are both very, very interesting. You can really find a lot, a lot of interest there. I mean, group chats. You could find all kinds of games to play, one shots, sagas, campaigns, stories, whatever you're looking for, man. You can find it, and you might find people in your local area. Just go, hey, look, I'm in, you know, uh, Dayton, Texas. If you get that reference. Um, and I want to, or Denton, Texas. Excuse me, baby. I'm in Denton, Texas, and anybody near Denton, Texas, I'm gonna start a game of within the Ring of Fire, and I need some people, who's around, and you could find people. I've seen people. Bam! Oh, I live there too, and I live the next town over, and me, I live 45 minutes away, but I'm finna drive there. Boom! You got a crew right like that just from a post. I've seen it a bunch of times. I've seen people get all kinds of you know players. You just post, and you can get. I mean, it closes in seconds. I'll post up for a game, and we'll run a game, either live or post it, or maybe just run it privately because I'm working on creating a certain dynamic. Maybe I'm putting together. I don't want to talk about too much, but maybe I'm putting something together, and I need some people. I'll post something like that somewhere, and I can get the players I need like in under a minute. It's like bam, 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 and you can have those options. You can play with kinds of people, make a great time, and overall, I've not seen I've seen very few problems in the community for the years. Well, I've been in the community like 5 years. It feels like it. I don't know, a long time, and it's just warm and it's friendly, and there's some people that are just fucking wonderful people in here, and I just want to say thank you, really, to everybody, and it warms my heart, it moves me. So I put all this time and energy, effort, and money really into putting the whole deal together. And hell, why we're the role playing game? Because I said, I love this hobby and I love the people in this hobby, and I'm going to make sure I make my contribution, whatever I can, to the hobby. To try to help people, to try to promote more games happening. And promote people having as much fun as possible. So it's been very cool. So I thank you. I think everybody out there's embraced me, that's shown your main man love, and even the people who want to hate. I mean, keep going. I mean, I invite you to hate on me. Hate on my John Deere hat. What about that? But just really everyone that leaves comments and that involves themselves, not just in anything that has to do with me, just involves themselves in general. Goes on Raw Immersive Games, involves themselves. YouTube RPG Brigade, man, it's like people like Kurt Weeb that monitor and help out with sites like that. People like Matt Pritchard or Andrew Van Roy, people like that. That monitor on Raw Immersive Games and just help out in general. A lot of people in this community I met, I come to consider friends. And on the internet, that can be a questionable deal, but at the same time, a lot of people here are very good people. So, really, really, all I want to say is thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you guys for supporting, for subscribing, for watching the channel. Thank you guys for making other videos, that are cool. Other people, hey, you had to be involved with me, just for putting that sharing what you have to share, particularly those people who really get it, who really have an expert opinion, not only just on immersive game, but any type of game. And if you really understand it, and you can communicate, and you can explain to people how to build, the plastic miniatures, or how to properly set up dungeon tiles, or I don't know what the fuck the other shit is, But if you could do that, if you can lend aid and tutorial and help and get more people, involved in those games, I mean, that's really a cool thing. So, I salute you for what you guys do for the hobby, just overall. Even if never leave a comment, never click a like button, but you just watch a video here or there, that's cool too. And for all those people out there that spread the word, that promote my videos on Facebook and post them up, and share them and put them on Reddit and wherever, you're getting more people involved. Tell people to buy within the Ring of Fire, run it for them, show them stuff like that. I really appreciate that stuff. I know my man Lou does a fucking enormous amount of grassroots, and I love that guy for that. That's fucking wonderful. But for all you guys that basically make the community, very cool. And thank you for that. And fuck you, YouTube, for taking our video responses away. YouTube, you can eat a dick for that. Everyone else, head over to Raw Immersive Games. YouTube, you're not welcome. The rest of you, hit over to Raw Immersive Games. Hit the join button. and not like the page. I need to take that down because it's whatever. But the group, we have a group on Facebook, and yeah, get your copies Within Ring of Fire from your main man today. And otherwise, high five.